Hello Divine Creators, welcome to Dunella Universe. It is time for a tarot reading. Let us see what is available at this time. We trust you are well. At the center of the read we have the Hierophant. Within we have the Nine of Cups. Without we have the Queen of Cups. Without we also have the Six of Pentacles, Kituros, so the Queen of Cups with the Six of Pentacles without, Kitares, Karokuros, Katas. Below we have the Two of Swords. Shoo. And then we have the Eight of Cups crowning. Below the deck we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so below the deck we have the Five of Swords. At the center we have the Hierophant. This is Source saying, get out of your mind. You are being guided by Source now in each and every single moment. And right now, no matter what the situation is, whether it is a challenging situation, whether it is an opportunity, whether it is a relationship, wherever you find yourself, allow Source to guide you. Don't look at the information or what's happening external and try to process, try to come with a logical way of doing things, try to come with a responsible way of doing things, because it's going to cause a bit of a splintering and anxiety, because now you're tapping into the energies of the physical realm, but in the mind space, in the conditioned space. And Source is saying, we are guiding you to ways of unknown manifestation. So yes, it seems quite maybe irrational what we're guiding you to, or it might seem wishful thinking you're thinking, or too good to be true, too easy, Source. Okay, Source, don't you think I should be present? And Source saying, no, you just chill at home. But it's a drama, it's something that would I not be seen irresponsible if I'm not there? And Source is saying, stay at home. And as you stay at home, ease, but thinking of going there brings you anxiety and this because you're trying to plan, and so saying, let it go, stay at home. Or this guidance of staying at home is making you think, and so saying, stop, just trust, just trust, just trust, just trust. So Source is right now guiding you. The Hierophant is that Taurus energy, second house energy, and this is for your stability, your foundation. This is for your relationships, Venus energy, right? So this is the foundation of relationships, the foundation of your co-creations, the foundation of your stability, your security. And Source is saying, we are guiding you along a path which honors the foundation of all of those things at its highest frequency. And yes, it might not make sense when you think about it, when you're trying to, this is the information of the butterfly. This is you processing it as a caterpillar. Because if you're using your mind right now, you're taking this new information and you're trying to process it with the mind, and the mind is processing it in the way of the old you, because this brand new information doesn't make sense in the way in which you used to be, right? Maybe there was an obligated way in which you used to be, and now Source is saying don't do it, and now you're trying to figure out, but then doesn't that mean I'm irresponsible? Doesn't that mean I don't care? And Source is saying stop. We are guiding you to ways of Source in the physical, and it's challenging the ways you were used to, and Source is saying don't listen to it, or ways that you thought you were going to be, or something that's a challenge or is complicated, and you're being intuitively guided to do it in a way which is unexpected, or in a way which maybe others won't understand. It's also saying just trust the guidance. We're guiding you through Source, your own way, your own morality, your own compass, your own guidance, your own unique intuitive way born of your creative power. And trust, because as you trust and you follow these steps without overthinking, without processing, without just, okay, Source, I'm going for it. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, ooh, really? Okay, I'm going with it. Ooh, Interesting. I would have thought I had to be there, but okay, I'm just gonna go with it. Just as you are just doing that. Okay, so I'm in this meeting. I haven't prepared. You asked me not to prepare. I said don't prepare a thing. Okay, so I'm in this meeting. I haven't prepared a thing. Don't think about it. Okay, I haven't prepared a thing. When I'm just gonna. It's a huge meeting source. I know. Don't prepare a thing. And as you step into that meeting, all of a sudden you just know what to do. You know what to say. It just pours through you. And Source is saying it's time that you just trust the guidance of your Source without question. As you follow this beautiful guidance, guess what happens? Source within, wish fulfillment. Now we can make a way because you're honoring the path of Source. Thus, you are awakening your Source power, your manifesting power, the divine intervention, the miracle, the reward, the healing, the abundance, when you are following the path of Source, weaving in a way in which Source is guiding you. Source is guiding you. Your higher self is guiding you. Your Source within you is guiding you along paths where your Source awakens, where your magic is alive, where you can now create beautiful opportunities and beautiful ways, beautiful manifestations, healings, miracle work. You can just, and Source thing, it's a wish fulfillment. It just feels like, wow, big blessing, a big miracle. You might be fearing and expecting the worst, and Source is saying, guess what, it's going to be big no matter what. But there's no need for you to experience it in the worry. Just remain in the trust of Source. Don't let your worry and your mind stop you from doing what you are guided to, even if it's something that, remember, the lessons of your past self, the caterpillar selves, do not apply to you. So it might have been a way or something that you had to give up in that life, but Source is saying you're on a different frequency now. So whatever you do now, it's a different experiencing. So the Source is guiding you along a path which you once released, or a way that you want to release. And also anything but Source, we did all that work to release doing that now. And so saying you were a different person, you're at a different frequency, you are at Source now. Whatever you do is Source. Whatever you choose is Source. Wherever you go is Source. We're simply showing you the path of ease, the path of abundance, the path that makes whatever you want work out better and easier and just more fluid and more efficient in a timely manner, divine timing. Just trust. And in the physical, there you go. Now you are receiving what love. However you are applying the situation, however you are going about it, it nurtures you, takes care of you, tends to you. You're no longer stressing before the meeting. You're no longer stressing in that situation. You're no longer stressing about this and that, because the way the Source is showing you is ease, is love. It allows you to ground, to process, allows you to nurture yourself, to receive your highest frequency. And in the physical, 8, infinity, it's balance, physical manifestations working in your favor. So really, really trust the guidance of Source. And Source is saying a lot of you are being guided in weird ways, and it's really causing you this frustration, or in ways which you don't think is feasible. So don't use the conditioning of the mind. Release, 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 operating in the way the humans did, in the way that you used to. Don't interfere with the new energy as a butterfly, with the mind of a caterpillar. Source is making a way, and the way that you're being guided to is the way to wish fulfillment, your miracle, whatever the situation is, working out to your highest frequency. So you receive the path, the way, the experiencing. Remember, the outcome, yes, is beautiful, but it's not about only the outcome, it's about the journey. So through the journey, through the experiencing of the situation, you enjoy it. In that meeting, you enjoy the meeting, you enjoy speaking. In that conversation, you enjoy the interaction, you enjoy the conversation. So the journey to this outcome is a joy, is an ease, is a love, is a care, is a nurture. And in the outcome at the end and through the experience, you receive what you deserve in the physical, because you're allowing the Source within you to guide you, and it's bringing through ways of abundance, manifestations, and help, assistance, support. The path you are now weaving is of Source, and it's just magical because now you're awakening your Source. It's your path of truth. Source is saying, we're showing you your true, unique way of solving this problem, of co-creating with this being, of experiencing the situation. And as you allow yourself to be guided through it, you enjoy it, you're at ease, you're at authenticity. And because you're now following a path of truth, as we showed you in the cocoon When you're in the cocoon, the spirit realm was guiding you to your truth, and now we are guiding you to your alchemy. We're guiding you to where you are, but it's you, it's your source, it's your innate. You can feel it. It's from your own. Okay, source. Okay, this feels good. Okay, I hear that. Okay, I see that. Okay, and you're just okay. Doesn't make sense, but okay, I would have done something, but okay, and you're just going. And we see it here, the Two of Swords below, not in the mind. As soon as you're in the mind, indecisive, don't know what to do, can't see, and Source is saying, yes, you are to be absolutely comfortable in the unknown, surrendering deeply in the unknown, and trusting. This is you allowing yourself to, you see, this allows a healing of the crown, and you are walking away from the ways in which you used to do things. Even if the ways you remember, the Eight of Cups is good or bad cups, so even, or what you perceive as good or bad, remember, so even if you have healed and you have released and walked away from toxic way of beings, right? You have, and now you are walking away from not necessarily toxic but almost programmed and at conditioned ways of being. You've done that for the most part. And now it's even walking away from conditioned and programmed ways of being which you had interpreted as good ways of doing things, that you had interpreted as nurture, as you had interpreted as care. So it's like maybe there's whatever situation, whatever scenario is unfolding before you, and you're thinking, okay, let us think how a metaphor for this experiencing. Okay, so say maybe you've somebody, a loved one you care for, has maybe had an accident, or there's an event, right? Or something that's of a crisis, and intuitively, innately, you think, I should go there and assist, I should go there and and step in and see what I can do. But Source is saying, nope, don't go, rather go next week. And you're thinking, Source, next week, oh, that's really uncaring. I mean, we're close, and they would come immediately, and Source is saying, next week. So you're trusting Source, but all the week you're like, oh, maybe I should have gone. People are asking me why I didn't go because they've gone, and they're thinking it's weird they haven't gone. But Source is saying, get rid of the mind, don't worry, do your thing. And as you're doing your thing, you're having quite a pleasant week, quite a lovely week, quite an abundant week. You're having a good time actually, but you can't stop thinking, but oof, I'm having such a good time, but I haven't gone. And Source saying, release the worry, the anxiety, the stress, feeling guilty. You just do this. Okay, and then you go next week, as Source has encouraged you. And when you go there, there is a wish fulfillment that you are assisting with. There is a means, there is something maybe that the person required or needed assistance with, and because of the way things had unfolded during the week, you are able to assist them in that way, or rather you receive them when they're like, oh, thank you for coming now. Oh, last week was so busy, family, then this, then that, and checkups, and this and that. It was so busy, and I just wanted to sleep. But if you came last week, I would have not been able to actually give you any energy or time. Thank you for coming now, because now I can actually connect. Now we can just really do this. And the person is really grateful for you coming at that time. It's exactly the time they needed, and it's exactly the time that you felt at ease, so you were everything and more, you see. So it's sort of Sources like saying, so release even these obligated ways, unconditioned ways, where you think it's a good thing to do, it's honorable to do, it's polite to do, it's considerate to do. It's the caring thing to do. Source is saying, release. You are doing things in a unique way, which is of Source, and Source is always caring, always considerate, always kind, always loving. So you never have to worry about the path Source shows you in terms of the effect it will have in the environment around you. Don't worry, because when you worry, then you're stuck, indecisive, not yes, and Source saying, no, you just trust beautifully And as you trust beautifully that guidance, just look at these cards. I mean, look at these cards that Source is saying when you trust Source. Look at this, the Hierophant. As Source, you are honoring your spirit self. Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, desire, a beautiful positive outcome. And within, that's Source saying, we are weaving this for you. This is what we're working with. And this is what you receive. The love, the care, the nurture. That experience receives the love, the care, the nurture, and the positive manifestation, as you are now creating as Source, from Source to Source within Source, and allows you now to move away from ways, even the what even you might consider what is seemingly a good way of being. And Source is saying, there's no direction. Release the direction or the conditioning from being a good way. We are Source, you are Source. Follow the Source within you, and that's the good way. Humans tend to, we learned this from Abraham Hicks, humans tend to want to be right instead of feeling good. It's time that you release the rightness and rather the feeling that Source is guiding you to. And you are healing that way of being. You are seeing yourself anew in this experiencing, because the way you are reacting, the way you are being, the way you are doing things is honoring your transformation process. Blessed